Graham and Chally are getting ready to host their most famous barbecue, Meat Week. If you've not participated in Meat Week, it is one of the best events that is available in Fallout 76, and we even get new rewards this year. We'll be getting 2 helpings of Meat Week starting May 21st through June the 4th, and those will be at noon Eastern Standard Time for the beginning and the end. Meat Week is a super fun event, but it goes by very quickly because there's just so much going on all the time. From primal cuts to the actual event, Meat Week, this is a guide to walk you through everything you need to know about how to participate in Meat Week. Meat Week is unique in that there is 2 different events that actually occur at the exact same time. You have Primal Cuts and you have Meat Week. Now, Primal Cuts is part of the event and it happens every 15 minutes. It does not replace our 20-minute events that we normally have going on in the server, but it does add to it, so it gets very crazy very fast. There's a ton of XP to be had and a lot of fun. Now, you want to participate in the Primal Cuts because that's where you'll get your primal meats, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do with that and walk you through every step of Graham's Meat Week. Alright, so this is where Meat Week takes place. It is right outside of Vault 76, as you can see, in between the Moonshiner Shack and the new Organ Cave South. And you will always find Grahm here. You can actually go up to him while he's here and trade with him. So if you've not gotten some of his plans, this is the perfect opportunity for you to do that. Also, just so you're aware, he sells a recipe called Chally's Feed, and that is only available during Meat Week. So if you would like to get it, now is the time. The Chally's Feed actually could be used in the actual Meat Week process here. By going over, there will be a bucket that kind of spawns around in here, and well, this right here. You just throw it in this, it'll say put in Chally's Feed, and that will help progress the bar so that way you can complete the event. The further up the bar you go, the better your rewards. Anyway, let's go ahead and just take a look around and I'll go over all this fun stuff. The first thing that people want to know about is primal cuts. So you get this prime meat. Let me see if I have any right now. Anyway, you never get it except for this event. So you go to several, here it is, prime meat. So you end up going to this thing called Primal Cuts, and it's hosted by Grahm. And anyway, it's in different locations. It happens about every 15 minutes. So it's very chaotic because you have a Primal Cut, and then all of a sudden you have an event, then you have Primal Cut, and then you have an event, and it just keeps on going back and forth and back and forth. Anyway, the Primal Cuts, if you actually get 15 of them, I would suggest only using them if you get 15. When you come up here to Graham's Meat Week, if you have 15, you can come over here to here, here, or here, and actually put them in 5 at a time. If you do it 3 times, you'll get something called Meat Sweats, and you'll get a whole bunch of good stats, but that's only if you've done it the 3 times to get 15. So I have Meat Sweats. It's not good enough, so I got max HP is 15, hunger doesn't decay, gaseous discharge, but you get an XP boost for 15 minutes if you do the 15, and it also helps progress the bar. The other thing you'll have to do is bring wood to here, so you can actually put wood scraps in there. You can bring those with you if you'd like. You can also play music right here. There will be these big green shrubs everywhere. They look exactly like these right here. And you just stick them, you pick them up, and then you stick them in this cooler where it says greens. Then there's going to be a ton of little critters that run around, right around in here. They're all over the place, but they kind of spawn back in this corner and then over back behind that, where this thing's at, where you play the drums and stuff. They kind of spawn around there, but you want to pick up all the meat. So it's not the meat that you're picking up, so you can't do collect all. It's these little, it has like a diamond around it, and it says critter chunks. So you have to go to each individual body and pick those up, and then you go over and deposit that into the chunks pile. See, it says chunk. There you go. The other thing you'll be looking out for is Chally poops. So they look like the Scorch Beast poops. You just pick them up if you find them. There's also like rotted meat that will pop up on the ground, which hopefully we will see some during this event. And I'm going to try to show you guys all of it so that way you can kind of see what happens. And then also there's fires for you to put out. And if you see those things, you basically just keep on doing all this stuff until you have completed the requirements, so that way you can get a good reward basically. The other thing you can do is turn the spits, and that will also help progress the bar. So hopefully this has been a pretty good explanation for you guys. It is definitely a very fun event. They have some really good prizes. You can get plushies and outfits. Like this is one of the outfits that you can get. I do not know this person, so if you're watching this, thanks for letting me use that. Also, this person too, I don't know them, but that Chally Moo Moo, that is definitely the mask. That is one of the rewards that you can get from this event. There's also an outfit. You can get a Brahmin grill. You can get all sorts of fun stuff. The other thing that you can do is you can actually check the bodies here and get the meat off of them if you'd like. So here it is. It says joining Graham's Meat Week. And now you'll have to wait 2 minutes. And that's because, I think it's because otherwise the event would be over before anybody could get up here. That's just my opinion on it. I'll take that. Anyway, these are the dead piles of stuff. So it will say clean up and you just push A and you clean it up or whatever it is on your keyboard. There's also this cute little mole rat that's been drinking that's passed out apparently right here. But it looks like he might have also been turned into a feast because he's laying on leaves. Kind of like they do with pigs. Anyway, I don't know what to think about that. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think. But I figured the best way to do this would to be just to take you guys through the entire process so that way you would know what is going on. Now Chally's feed, if you are interested in making that, let's go ahead and just look what's in it. So it's under plants, Chally's feed. So you need boiled water, carrot, razor grain, potato, and wood. So we can make it, so we'll make one, just so that way we can give it to Chally. And then when the event starts, I will go over there and put it in the little feed trough here. His little hay bales. And this is Chally. Adorable. Chally's milk is special. As you can see, there's already somebody up there hitting the drums. They were walking around just a couple minutes ago. And then I'm sure most of the time there's somebody up there on the spits as well. Like if you want to participate but you have to go to the bathroom or you need to walk away or whatever. Like if it's only going to be a couple seconds, you should just get up on there. So I don't feel like you have to do anything. So now it says here you go. You will add scraps. It says you can do 5 and you can add the prime meats right there. It says I do not have it, but that's where you would put it. And here is the Chally's feed pile. Chally's feed removed there. Let's see if we can find some of these little critters here. As you can see, the cooking bar is already went way up. Here is some of the greens that you can see. Here's some of the critters. So when you kill it, see the critter chunks, but you cannot loot all and get it. So now we're going to clean up the rotten leftovers. I'm not sure if we'll actually see any of the fires. I feel like I don't see those very often. I think I've seen them twice this time around. Anyway, let's go put some of these greens away. So here's this. See, there's a whole bunch of them. But see, if you do loot all, you do that, the critter chunks are still there. So you got to pick them all up. But you just bring over your chunks, you put it there. And you can put your greens right there. So just remember, you can put wood in there. You can get the meat sweats by depositing 3 times 5 meats at the same event, and it'll give you extra XP. So you get those prime meats from doing primal cuts. I think you get like a couple for completing the event. Also look out for the greens. Make sure that you can also play the drums here. Let's see what's in this thing here. And then let's go over here. You can get the critter chunks. You can clean up the Chally poops. You can deposit Chally feed. You can put out the fires. You can pick up the rotten stuff. And then you can also turn the cooking spits. Hopefully I have not missed anything. But it's a pretty good event. It's kind of chaotic, but it happens pretty quickly. But in case you ever show up here and you don't know what you're supposed to do, or there's not that many people, which can happen, you need to know what you need to look for to basically get it done. Like if you're the only one here, you don't want to go up there and get on the spit because you're not going to do enough to actually get the event completed. Like you might get it to the very first bar, but that's not going to be very helpful. So, or for you. So maybe not do that, but you can definitely run around and pick up all the stuff. You can always come with wood. You got to put in 5 at a time. You got to put in 5 at a time there. You can put as many as you get for the chunks, the greens, and the chalice feed. And like I said, just make sure you look out for the poops because you can clean those up. And it's kind of funny because they don't pop up very often, but he does talk about her stinky piles. So anyway, I do love this event. So make sure to stop by and see if he's got any plans that you need. Let's see if I can actually trade with him. He's busy right now. Anyway, he's got a bunch of plans that he is the only one that sells. I do have a video for that. So if you want to know more about that, make sure to check out that video. He's got some new stuff. It's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, hopefully this has helped. Take care.